So it should be no surprise by now to most people that Captain Marvel is not a movie that's entirely set in space. In fact, half of it is going to be set on Earth. So let's talk about this confirmation and what this means. So from the early beginning, we know that the directors and Marvel Studios' own Kevin Feige said that Captain Marvel is a different type of movie for the MCU. What exactly this meant, we didn't know. Of course, once the first trailer and everything hit, we kind of got an idea of the different type of vibe they're going for. We know it's set in the 90s, we know Captain Marvel is going to be in space, while at the same time, we know there's going to be plenty of scenes set on Earth. And it was recently actually confirmed by the producers and then backed by Kevin Feige and other people that the film is going to be evenly split, with a 50-50 down the middle, which means 50% of it in space, 50% of it set on Earth. And honestly, this is probably the best way to take it, and the way I can kind of equate this to anything would be, you know, to kind of ground the character on Earth, to explain who she is, where she comes from, obviously with flashbacks and the more 90s scenes, right? And then the space stuff being the stuff that kind of bounces off that to probably how she got there and what she's doing, what her relationship with the Star Force is, while on Earth explaining her relationship with Nick Fury and how she inspires him for the Avengers initiative. And when you think of it this way, the movie's taken on quite a few challenges and quite a few storylines as to tell, but just by looking at it, you can tell that everything's going to kind of just meet in the middle, right? And make sense towards the end, I hope at least. But knowing that it's not primarily focused on one or the other kind of takes care of a lot of my worries about it. And this is something that I always had a problem with the Green Lantern movie. They sold it as this giant space movie where everything's in space, and you watch it and a lot of stuff was on Earth, so it took away from the fantastical and, you know, cosmic feel and grandeur that the Green Lanterns have. So hopefully this can manage that well and deliver us a epic story, which I have no doubt they will, unless they completely screw it up.